All right, I don't have a cold open for this week. So, until that's it. All right, I'm just gonna get started, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna ease you into it. What I
All
like
right.
to do is just like, I already told you the Mr. Beast story.
Yeah.
So, I don't have anything to say. I don't even have anything to ease you into. Welcome back to Midwest Midcard. This is episode 73. My name is Carlos. I am your... I don't really introduce myself anymore.
You know Los.
I just assume that everyone knows who I am.
Yeah.
We have a co-host. He's been here before, but he's not a regular, but he is here.
Back again.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Zach.
This
Back
is Zach.
again.
At white_Zach40.
Follow me.
Follow him on Twitter. He's here because because we just have a rotational host, and I like having Zach here. And last time we were here, Mustafa Ali got you in trouble. He doesn't even work for WWE anymore.
Nah, see? Who really won?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Who
saying.
Who really won, Ali?
Yeah, I bet you feel pretty silly.
Real stupid.
I was also thinking about WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah.
I missed-
WrestleMania. Backlash.
Remember Randy Orton's like, at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm going to beat Bray Wyatt or whoever he was feuding with at the time.
Yeah.
That was some
They
bullshit.
really try to put that over.
That's when you knew Vince was like losing his shit.
losing his mind, man.
Because that's like not even like good branding.
Like, we'll just put WrestleMania on the front of it.
It's like insanity because it was WrestleMania Monday, WrestleMania Friday.
Everything. And then Monday after Mania.
Yeah.
But that is always a banger. I can't even... That's historically a banger, though.
Yeah, but I think,
can't even be mad at that.
Like, the branding just feels like so plastic and like disingenuous that I think that's like when it bugs me,
So I don't know why they don't bring back some old schools too. Like this weekend, why is it like Great American Bash should be this weekend, honestly.
Right.
Like I love Money in the Bank being a pay-per-view. Just this year, Money in the Bank is on Great American Bash pay-per-view. It's literally July 4th weekend. I feel like that's the move.
I don't even mind like putting the Money in the Bank match at
Mania again. It felt like it had more aura at Mania than it did like on its own platform even.
I guess it definitely can't carry the whole show, but it has become like a big deal. And part of it is because of the John Cena and CM Punk match.
Yeah.
That's what really turned it on its head.
But that could have happened at
any show.
That wasn't like because it was Money in the Bank. Like that just happened at Money in the Bank.
But it very much has become like...
Shout out Money in the Bank.
Shout out Money in the Bank. It very much has become like number 5, It's probably above Survivor Series.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Survivor Series has went away from what Survivor Series was, and now they're kind of easing back into it. I feel like the past couple of years, but it's not like it used to be like the Ultimate Warriors team versus Hogan's team, and it was like you draft your 5, and here we go.
Dangerous Alliance versus the Stinger Squadron.
Yeah,
right?
that was wild. Like it doesn't happen like that anymore. Like they had it a little bit with the Bloodline, and that was pretty sweet. But like then it was War Games too, so I feel like that kind of turned it up even more. But
yeah, dude, and like looking back at that Dangerous Alliance match, the people involved in it is so weird. To like, Heyman is there, and like Steve Austin is there, and it's like it's such a like a. It's not even random. It's pretty calculated, but it's just funny how it all played out.
Yeah, and it's like before kind of everyone was who they were too.
Yeah.
But they just kind of knew.
Yeah, Heyman's just been around forever. We'll get into Heyman. I wanted to real quick. I didn't even say at the top of the show, but just make sure that you subscribe and like the video, and on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, make sure you also what is it? Do you subscribe there too? Follow the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts? Who the hell knows?
Probably.
Leave a 5-star review there. Yeah. If you don't do it, I'm gonna come to your house.
Yep, and then unsubscribe and subscribe again.
Yeah, I'll subscribe to other from other podcasts too.
Always.
You're only allowed to listen to this one.
This one only.
Yeah.
Download every podcast too.
Yeah, if you listen,
that might help.
If you listen to another episode from another podcast,
I will find you.
Yeah.
You and the dude eating big giant tanks of things. We're coming for both of y'all.
Yeah.
If you listen to another podcast, buddy.
I'm going to make you eat a full fucking
You're eating
fish
6
stick
tanks.
of chocolate.
You're eating 6 tanks.
Yeah.
Of Bootios.
Shout out New Day. Big E.
Always.
I miss you, Big E.
Come back, please. Shout out Woods in a match, though. That was cool.
He was in a match on Raw.
I was hyped to see that.
Yeah, against the fucking no aura Karrion Kross.
Golly, man. They've been trying this for I feel like we talked about this the last time I was here.
Maybe.
How trash this man is. And here we are, X amount of time later, same man, same trash.
And it's like Triple H has 2 favorites that nobody fucks with.
At all.
But he's and it's fucking Zoe Stark and Karrion Kross.
And I don't know. He used to love Dakota Kai, and now she's getting nothing.
Yeah,
I was hoping she won the triple threat the other night.
Yeah,
she can come on the podcast and complain.
Yeah, she
if
can
you
come
want
on this
to
podcast.
come on the podcast. Yeah, if you go on another podcast and complain, that's problems. This one only.
That's a fish.
No
tank.
one will listen to it either. No one will hear the complaints if you go on a different podcast and complain.
No, this is the biggest platform.
Really in media.
Yeah,
I would think.
I would think all media.
Yeah.
I'm talking ABC.
Daily Show, nah.
Yeah, no.
Today Show, nah. Us.
What's the other one? Joe Rogan.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Nope. So, getting back to that. All right, so I watched Forbidden Door. I don't know, you probably didn't, but which is fine.
I did not watch it, but I have Twitter. I saw some clips, saw some cool highlights from it.
Yeah. You know what? The weakest Forbidden Door, probably out of the 3 that there've been. I like some stuff. A lot of the matches were just okay, cool. They're here. Shit there was some stuff that I hated. I think the thing that surprised me the most was Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. That was a good match. And I'm not a fan of that story. It's a whole 3, what is it? A love triangle between the 2 girls and then Mariah May. And then they kissed at the end. Oh, yeah,
I saw the 3 of them kissing. Yeah, I did see that. That's a clip I saw.
Yeah, I guess that's cool. Obviously, it's not a complaint on that. It's just that, it's the same thing with, the fucking...
Tony Khan's horny.
It's it's the same complaint from that and the fucking Liv Morgan and Dominik shit.
It's he saw that was kind of working, so he was like, what can I do? What if it's 3 girls? That's better, right?
That is better. But I'll say this. There's only so much of that I can take.
Yeah.
Because at first I was cool with Dominik and Liv. I was cool. They got a love triangle. It's gonna
it keeps Rhea around while she's not here. Sure. She's still kind of in the mix through this little storyline. You're not forgetting that she comes back and she's instantly in the title picture. Right again.
The issue is that every week we're gonna do this fucking weird sexual tension.
Yeah.
It's come on, let's just do something else.
Yeah, anything else, guys. It was all right for 2-3 weeks. 2-3 months is enough.
So other than Mina and Tony, like I said, the match is what you expected. Swerve and what's the other guy? Ospreay. Yeah, Will Ospreay. They had a good match.
That's what I heard. That was a banger.
It was a really good match. I wouldn't put it high on top 10 list or whatever. Something that I found very funny about the AEW audience is that the match is good, the match is flowing, but they have a huge move, and they're whoever's getting pinned, and they kick out, and the crowd is just okay, nothing. And they just get a finish, and the crowd's just whatever. It takes 5 false finishes before they're oh my god,
man, he might actually win.
Yeah, it's nah, dude, it's they're just so conditioned to
He's going to kick out. Oh, he's going to kick out.
And if you're going to do that...
This can't be it.
Right. If you're going to do that, have a match end with like...
something crazy.
Or just like one hidden blade instead of 50, you know?
And it's like actually one time have the finish and it's what?
It's like, the match just ended. Yeah.
Yeah, then what happens?
I don't even know if they're going to be excited if that happens. They're just going to be so perplexed.
The next time, though, they might be.
Who knows?
If they come back.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But yeah, the show was overall weak. The Jericho match was whatever. It's so fucking
Wish
stupid.
he'd go away.
It's just like...
That's another thing we talked about. I know we talked about it last time I was here, man.
We're probably excited about it.
Go away, Jericho. Please, brother.
So he showed up in CMLL, and that's in Mexico. And the crowd was really hyped for him.
Yeah.
And then, I saw a comment that was like, why are they excited about Jericho? It's like, well, because they haven't seen him every fucking week.
Yeah.
And they haven't, like, their perception of Jericho's not ruined.
Yeah.
Because he's not there every fucking week.
They probably saw him like 25 years ago on the come up, and it's Jericho again. This dude's insane. Like, what? We love Jericho here.
If Jericho showed up in WWE tomorrow, I would be so fucking hyped.
I would be hyped to see Jericho. Yeah. Like, go away from AEW, man. You've tried like 35 different gimmicks there, and all of them suck, man. Just come back to WWE. Talk to Trips, man. Y'all can work something out. Ali's gone. I know you hated him. Everyone did. You ain't got to worry about him. Just come on back, man.
I feel like they got heat. Triple H and Jericho.
They got to, man. Triple H hates everybody that was once champion instead of him.
That's true. He probably
that's why he's cool with all these new dudes. Like, yeah, we cool with all the new people.
Well, yeah, think of the Attitude Era guys that are left, which is Edge, Christian,
out of here.
Jericho.
We don't need you. Out of here. Go to the other company.
The only ones that are left are...
Go be Adam Copeland.
The only ones that are left are in...
off the top of the cage. Idiot. Golly.
He fucked this.
I love you, though, Edge, for real, but you shouldn't have left, man. You and Cena should have retired each other, brother.
Damn. Well, it's not going to happen now. He'll be back, too. He's got to.
He'll come back to the E, too, to retire Cena.
Cena
will be all the way bald. 73-year-old Cena. I can't wait. He's going to hit the rope so hard, too. So hard.
There's, this is random, but I read a tweet that was like, what are some wrestling conspiracy theories you believe? And I don't know if it was on there or not, but it just reminded me of the theory that Bryan Danielson is eventually going to go back to WWE and take like an executive position just to be like set for life. And then the comments were like, nah, he loves wrestling, and Tony Khan says that if he dies, they're gonna leave him the company or whatever. And I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter.
What company? Like, would you rather have a high up position at WWE or own AEW?
Not even WWE, Endeavor. Like
yeah, I feel like the move is the first one.
Yeah.
Like, then you have to do everything if you own AEW too.
That's true.
And then you're eventually just going to sell it to WWE anyway. Like, just go work for them now.
So, that's like an interesting thought because, so obviously if you go to WWE, it seems that CM Punk is going to take over NXT eventually, at least from, chatter.
It makes sense. I feel like he was doing something positive with with the show he was running at AEW. Yeah, that was positive.
So let's say that this theory is right. Where does Bryan Danielson fit in WWE? Like, does he go like just be an agent or be like talent relations or like a recruiter? I mean, that's what Regal does.
Yeah, I could see him being too like the Big E role. Something bigger than that, just because I feel like he is. I mean, I love E, but like DB's a bigger name than Big E is. I mean, but in like to like wrestlers, I feel like if he was going to do something like that, or even like with JR, like what JR used to do for him, something like that, he could do.
I think he could. Yeah, he fits that, and he's a decent commentator.
Oh yeah, I feel like he would be good on the mic for sure.
So you, whenever Paul Heyman got fucked up on SmackDown, you had a lot of to say.
It's what made me want to be here today. Where I know the little storyline CM Punk got taken out on the stretcher and all that, and I understand that. Chad Gable just had the same thing happen to him like 2 seconds before, and then he's back. Where was CM Punk when Heyman was just getting ran through? Roman can't. I understand Roman can't come back yet, so they just gonna let it happen to Heyman. I was hurt. I mean, no one could come back.
Nick Aldis let it happen.
Someone could come back. Any Heyman guy. No one want to be a new Heyman guy.
I guess
You're instantly a Heyman. You come down and take out the whole bloodline.
I know.
Imagine that. You come down, take out the whole bloodline, and then you look at him and you say, I'm a Heyman guy now. And he's like, eyes red as shit, doesn't know what to say. He just on his knees bows to you.
Hell yeah.
And then you're made. Where was L.A. Knight? Yeah.
Where was
he could have been a Heyman guy.
Claudio's a Heyman guy. He's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
Where was he? In a different company?
Yeah. What's he doing?
He's not doing anything.
Yeah, nothing. I know he wasn't at Forbidden Door. He could have been there.
I know. He was. He's in ROH.
You're telling me RVD? RVD. You probably are not a Heyman guy. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer was somewhere. Oh my
he was
God.
Celebrating.
Tommy Dreamer was somewhere just, can I join the bloodline now? Like, I didn't know we was running through Heyman. I would have showed up with the 9. Come on.
He was salivating at the mouth.
He was so ready for it. Oh, that's what we doing? Come on now.
Yeah, he was like, hell yeah, man. This is a good segment.
5 stars. He called Triple H like, brother, this is the best thing I've seen in my life on wrestling.
He was like, you know what would make this segment better? A gun.
A gun. Me with a gun. Triple H just hung up.
Yeah.
And Tommy called me again, pitching the gun angle. Yep, I know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man. He's like, this is missing
He said it's not an angle, though. People keep saying angle. It's not an angle. I'm trying to shoot him with a gun, y'all. That's what the move is.
He was going through something, man. Shout out to Tommy, man.
I guess.
He got brought up last week, too.
EC Dub.
EC Dub, man.
Shout out EC Dub always. Not always shout out Dreamer. Shout out Sabu. You could have shown up, too.
I'm coming around on ECW.
Homie blowing his whistle. He could have came and blown the whistle on the bloodline, slamming him through a table like that.
Hell yeah. Listen, man, this new bloodline, Jacob Fatu, made a huge difference.
Killer.
He's he's what they needed.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like he showed up in what Solo was supposed to be.
Yeah.
When Solo showed up for Roman, and it was like, oh, this guy's kind of cool, big dude, whatever.
Yeah.
When he showed up for Solo, it's like, oh my God, this dude is what?
He's a fucking beast, man.
Yeah.
And it's funny that everyone that shows up for Solo just outshines him completely.
Absolutely.
It's it's not even funny. I mean, obviously, Tama Tonga is a fucking crazy maniac. Tangaloa is also there, but then Fatu is fucking he's on our level.
And then Solo's just kind of like, I'm the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Roman gonna beat the shit out of him so bad. I hope it's a hour-long Iron Man. It's 17-0 Roman. I hope he come back and just absolutely destroy and just talking so much shit the whole time. You tribal chief now. Get up. And then everyone on the outside, he just Superman punch out the. Oh man, I hope Roman goes so ham on everyone. I can't wait till Roman come back.
They're gonna bring back the Thunderdome for that.
He keep talking about Roman ain't coming back. He's hoping and praying every single. Come on, man, please don't let Roman come back. Hey, Trips, man, for real, don't even let him come back, man. If he come back, I quit.
It's okay.
All right.
It's right.
Oh no, twist my arm, buddy.
It's Solo's quitting.
Oh no, calls Roman instantly. Hey man, Solo said if you come back, he quitting, man. You can believe that? It's like Mello. Hey, cuz they said I'm coming off the bench.
God damn it, dude. God damn.
Oh man, I'm with you though. Hey man, he ain't my tribal chief either, man. No chance, Lance.
No, and Solo is he's fine, but I told Logan last week, it's Jacob and Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, they don't really like. I don't think they fuck with Solo like that, because he doesn't tell him like what's going on. First of all,
they're just there because it's like, this is my shot to be in WWE in the Bloodline. The Bloodline's not gonna be here forever. It's gonna branch out, and then we're gonna do our own thing.
Yeah, but then like Jimmy and Jay very much respected Roman.
Oh,
to
always.
a degree, of course. So like for them to just be like, to show up and then it's like, oh, here's another guy, and it's like, oh, here's another guy. Mm-hmm. They're like, okay, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, how many people are in this family?
Right.
Endless.
And yeah, I just don't think they really like respect him like that. Heyman took a fucking crazy bump though.
They did not hit him right. He fell straight on his neck and head. It missed the table. I watched it back like 73 times, and every time I was hurt. I saw the thing, and they said, I know it's smelling crazy in there when they had him up.
You got the spirit of Tommy Dreamer, man, watching that 17 times. What's wrong with you?
73.
Sorry, 73.
I was hurt for him, man. Heyman, I wish I could have been there for Heyman.
Did that make it better?
And told him, Heyman, man, I'm Paul Heyman guy. I would have taken the table blow for you, man.
That's the other thing. How are you going to do the Shield powerbomb, man?
Yeah.
This is so many degrees of separation from the Shield, too. Like, if Roman's doing it, cool. If Seth is doing it, cool. If, I almost said Dean. If John Moxley is doing it, fine. But, like, when it's, like, three guys that have, like, nothing to do,
It's almost like more of a slap in the face to Roman, I feel like. We're throwing your dude, your wise man, through the table with your move. How's this feel?
Yeah, the move that you made famous.
Y'all used to do this. I know it wasn't the Bloodline, but this is still your stuff, bro. I'm you still. Bang, you're a guy.
And listen, if they're going to do this shit, listen, man. If the Bloodline shits the bed in the trios match, the 3-on-3 and Money in the Bank, they're cooked, man. Because Roman Reigns is a fucking 3-on-3 expert. Okay. This motherfucker comes from the Shield. They fucking other than the Von Erichs, they revolutionized the 3-on-3s. I'm just saying.
Facts.
The Shield versus the Von Erichs would go fucking crazy.
We were talking the other day. I was talking to my dad about, he was like, well, what's this going, whenever they finally blow all this up and Roman comes back and it's like the new bloodline against whatever the old bloodline, he was like, Usos are obviously there, I feel like, for Roman.
They gotta.
Does Seth come and be or is it Sammy? Does Sammy come back on his side? Who's going to be the fourth, you think, for Roman?
It's probably Cody, honestly. I mean, it's the only one that, it makes the least sense, but Sammy has nothing to do with it. I know he's closer to that bloodline.
I feel like Roman just comes back and he's like, look, I know some shit happened in the past, but like, you're the closest dude to a brother I have that's left. All my other ones left, and they literally formed a whole new bloodline without me.
But see, Sammy's just not that type of character. Like,
and he's doing his own thing, champion right now.
I know. It's like let's say that he's just not that type of character. Like, he's just not blindly loyal.
Yeah.
Cody would 100% join them. Seth Rollins is a whole nother story.
Yeah, I would just like to see it. That's just kind of like, I just want to see them two together.
That motherfucker hates Roman Reigns with a passion. Like, he fucking hates him more than anyone. Sammy's more like, I just don't fuck with him anymore. Seth Rollins has like a vendetta against, like an active vendetta against Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So like,
I just want to see it.
I'm just saying, Cody has like a lot to fight for against Roman, but Cody also cares more about the greater good.
Oh, yeah, and I feel like Cody, at the end of the day, like, I respect Roman Reigns so much. Yeah. Like, all of me respects Roman.
Seth Rollins does not respect
at all.
Roman Reigns, no.
And Cody is like, yeah, like, I'd go to bat for this dude every day. Like, yeah, we had battles, but, like, at the end of the day, those were some of my best battles were with you, man.
Yeah, and Sammy's more like, I'm just going to mind my business.
Yeah.
Rather than, obviously, if he gets intertwined there somewhere. That's another guy that wouldn't help him would be Kevin Owens. He'd be like, fuck you guys.
Hell no.
No, he's like...
Can I join the other team, actually? They want to come and recruit me, at least for this match. I would love... Like, I would love to fight him again.
Yeah. Yeah, he also hates him. I don't know if more than Seth, but he also hates him. Yeah, I mean, Jay's going to come back to to Jimmy and to Roman.
Yeah, I think he's got to.
Jay's another guy that's like blindly loyal, almost. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he just instantly left Roman, like went with Cody. Like, who's next? Oh, yeah. Roman want me back. All right, I'm back. Come on, Oos.
Yeah, it's just that like it one of those things where like blood is thicker than water. So yeah.
It's not just me no longer, Oos.
It's just me, Oos.
I need y'all, Oos.
I'm in a group chat on Twitter, and this one guy, Camel, shout out Camel Clutch Inc. He's a cool guy. He said, I said something about Jey Uso. He wears those fucking crop tops or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I got to experience like his entrance live, and it was really fucking cool. And like, I can't believe he's that popular. And he's like, the first time I heard that theme though, it's just me, Oos. It was so fucking goofy. And he's right. It's fucking goofy as shit.
It's hilarious. Is that him? Like, is it him doing it too? Yeah. That make it, I don't know, better maybe. I don't know. At least it's not somebody else saying it's just me, Oos, for him. Like, at least it's him saying it's just me, Oos.
When the Usos first turned heel, like, I'm talking like 2015, maybe 16, they came out to their song, like what you hear now. Not now, but the Uso song, the Down Since. But they kept doing an instrumental. They hadn't not added they're not really lyrics, they're just like ad-libs. They had not added that yet. So they came out to that, and then one week they came out rapping to Down 6, Day 1-ish, Down Since. I promise you, this actually happened. They came out to that, and it was so fucking stupid. And I was like, this is fucking stupid. But then
they lost in 38 seconds, probably to the bar.
But this like evolved so like beyond like the song even being like a part of like their act. It was just like, I'm hearing this song and it's the Usos coming out. It wasn't like, what are they doing? Are they rapping? Are they like...
Yeah, like here come the Usos, but also why is there lyrics now?
Yeah, right.
This is y'all, but why is this also y'all?
And
this
like,
ain't y'all.
After we're done, I'm gonna pull up the video. But yeah, they were like, Down Since Day 1-ish, and the crowd was just like,
we don't know the lyrics. This is the first time we've heard them. You could have introduced them for at least a month, dropped a single on us, and then done the live. Like,
this also when people were like just showing up to WWE because it was.
Oh yeah, it was
town.
Cool. Yeah,
it was just like, okay, well, it's in town.
WWE's in town. Yeah, I'll go.
We might as well go. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because like, oh, that'll be fun. It was just like, I mean, it's there, so we should go.
Yeah, Chris Pronger will probably be in the front row, I bet.
Yeah, I bet they'll have a local celebrity, Not like the quarterback from the football team, but like...
Oh, yeah, like the right tackle.
Yeah, they'll have that person. It's like, this is the... What position?
Yeah, hold on. What's this dude, man? Like... He's on special teams, y'all. You'll see him out there.
Yeah, they'll bring out like
he's a gunner on the punt returns, man.
Right. Like, he's the guy that holds the ball. Like that's who they bring out. And he's like, who the fuck is that? That just looks like the guy that mows my grass, man.
Yeah, he's at Raw, believe it or not. The dude that mows your grass is also probably here.
And he also plays.
Yeah,
for the Texans.
He's on the Texans too, man.
That's how
you didn't know that?
Yeah. So anyway, where was I? I mean, it is what. Yeah, the Jay will join. Cody's gonna be the fourth man. If they do 5-on-5, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, because then you got to get somebody to join the new. But I feel like there's got to be more Bloodline members out there.
Yeah, I think they introduced too many though. Like whoever they bring in. They would almost only have to bring him for the match and then send him back to NXT.
Yeah, because now it's like your roster's getting too... Because at some point, you're not going to have this Bloodline thing going, and then you just got like 12 Bloodline members just on Raw.
Yeah, like what are they doing?
Their own thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what? Like, y'all pair up your 6 new tags. Let's do it.
And then they have to make themes
and then you got to do something. Yeah.
Then they have to go at it. Now, sis... It's just me, Oos. It's just me, Fatu.
They just run it back like 10 years later. This is all happening again.
Yeah. So, I don't know. War Games. Yeah, it'll build up there.
I feel like, I don't think Roman comes back for a while either.
I hope he comes back.
I hope he comes back, period.
I mean, he'll be back.
He's got to come back, Roman. Roman, you got to come back, brother. I know you're listening. Come on back, man. Go Georgia Tech, Yellow Jackets, man.
I was booking myself I always say this, but you give Jey Uso the world title on a random Raw, right? Like he just wins it, Mankind style, right? I was booking myself like how you get that big pop. And I was like, well, you need to have somebody come out. And I thought, well, Drew's the champion, CM Punk interferes. He gives Jey Uso the win, whatever. But then I thought, well, that's already happened so many times that the crowd won't react to it. But then I thought, Roman Reigns returns, and then he helps Jey Uso win. But then I thought, well, the world champion has to be somebody that... It has to be somebody like Seth Rollins. That Roman does not fuck with.
Yeah.
And then Jey wins. Roman gets that babyface pop. Jey Uso gets the title pop. I'm just saying.
And then Jay's 100% back with Roman with the bloodline.
Of course, and then fucking the Mana, man.
But then is he like, but I'm the tribal chief. Now I got the straps now. I'm feeding the family, Roman. Sit down and stand in line.
By the way, The Rock is not coming back for War Games. No way.
No chance.
And he got hurt on that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he's fucked up for at least...
Ever. Rock, Dwayne.
He gets hurt like way... I'm surprised he made it through Mania. Honest to God.
I like how he does his moves in all his movies, though. He get that shit off in his movies.
He's like, I need to get my finish.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm getting my finish in. They're like, what?
What are you talking about? Your finish?
Your finish? What? Like, Vin, come here. Yeah, through this table, rock bottom. He was like, the bookend? I watched WCW, brother. You talking about a bookend?
It'd be funny if he was like, he's like, oh, you want me to do the bookend?
Yeah, you talking about Book's move? Dude.
It would be funny if...
You stole everybody's shit, didn't you?
So, it would be funny if he's doing like a fight scene and he's like, go home, go home. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go home. Where are we going?
What are you talking about,
We're going to
man?
have drinks after.
Come on.
Go home.
I think this is like our first scene of the day, dude.
We're literally only doing stunts today. Go home. What are you talking about, man?
Oh, man.
He's like, hip toss. Against the turnbuckle.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to whip you in here. What? Grab a single collar.
It's like, make sure you duck, duck, duck.
Duck, and he just takes it. Idiot.
Did you see, speaking of ducking, you see Bret Hart explain the Goldberg kick?
Yes.
He's like, he told me, watch for the kick. And I'm like, what kick? What kick? Like, when did he add a kick to his fucking moveset? And that's true, because I explained this to my stepdad. I was like, this is what happened. And he said, what kick? And he's like, well, yeah, what kick? Like, is it a high kick, a low kick? Like, what kick am I watching for? So he gets fucking kicked in the head and has brain damage. And that's why
instantly, like the next move.
I know, it's very understandable why he hates him. Yeah. Because he said, watch for the kick. It makes
so much. And then, like, after that came out, like, I saw the thing, and it was like how much money Goldberg cost him because, like, he couldn't work anymore. And it was like $20 million or something that he would have made.
I mean, I want to say he would have retired probably. He might still be wrestling.
I was going to say he might still be wrestling. If not, he's at least doing something in AEW, man.
I mean, if Sean retired in 2009, or, 2010.
Like, I could see Brett still wrestling today.
He might still be wrestling. Who's wrestling? Well, Jericho.
Yeah.
He's like the last one, though.
And, like, I could see Brett even doing, like, indie shit just because, like, he loves the game so much type shit.
Yeah, just for the love of the game.
Like, he's at BTW next month, and, like, he's working a 30-minute match against just, like, a random dude and putting him over because that's what he wants to do. Yeah, like that. He's just like, yeah, me and Kerry Morton, fuck yeah, book it. Let's go. I love that kid, man. I'll go 35 with Kerry and put him over, of course.
No, he would 100%. He would have wrestled probably up to, like, 2015, I bet. I mean, Sting was fucking wrestling.
Yeah, that's wild. Sting, like dove off 20 feet through a table like 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah, and he just retired this year.
Yeah.
Brett might still be wrestling. Damn, Goldberg.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Goldberg.
Fuck Goldberg, man.
He ruined, like... 2 decades of
That's
Bret
why
Hart wrestling.
And you know Vin Diesel really did watch WCW, man. He molded his career off trying to be Goldberg.
Yeah,
Goldberg
probably.
should sue him.
Probably.
Probably got the same tribal and everything.
Bald
as shit.
Yeah.
Fake swole. Goldberg was, oh man. Imagine Goldberg come in here and rip the door off just because I said he was fake swole.
I wouldn't be scared.
I don't even think he could get me up for a jackknife right now. He's weak, man.
No.
It's embarrassing seeing him try and do that these days.
Bro, I fucking juke him if he goes for the spear. I'll be like,
he's through the table head first, and we're just finishing the show with Goldberg laid out. Y'all got the pop for him ripping the door off through here, and then we're just Bret Hart's tuning in. He's watching this the way Dreamer watched that Heyman segment.
like 17 times. Man, all right. Well, let me move on. Let me move on to some Russian, man. I know I already mentioned this freaky segments, man.
Oh yeah, the stuff with Dom.
So Liv Morgan beat Selena in what was actually a pretty decent match.
Liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
I was not surprised. Selena's like a vet. Like, Selena's been around longer than people think because she used to be in TNA,
right?
Actually, with Sarita. Her and Sarita, her name was Rosita, and she was like mini Sarita, and she came up in TNA. Whatever. There's a really weird segment where they're trying to have like a serious conversation about like Selena's. Her dad died in 9/11, right?
Damn.
Yeah. So they're trying to have like a serious conversation on like a TNA like podcast or something, and fucking weird like Bubba makes like a joke about like her being Mexican, and she's not. She's Puerto Rican, first of all.
Right, like she come out of the robe and lets you know instantly.
But he's like, oh, she's like with a little bit of spice, and she's fucking talking about her dead dad that was a firefighter.
He couldn't handle the spice. Whoa,
and like one of like the worst tragedies in like American history. And this is even crazier. And this is like, and now I'm just like realizing, fucking Bubba is from New York, so he like
you knew somebody that went through that.
And it's like it probably hits like way different.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I can make those jokes. No, we don't do that.
He's like from Long Island.
Yeah, like, come on, brother.
Come on, I fucking hate Bubba Ray.
Yeah.
Bubba, if you want to come on the show, don't.
Nah, you're not welcome. Scott Steiner, you want to come on and roast that man? Please. You've been blowing up on my timeline lately, Scott Steiner, and it's been hilarious.
Hell
Getting booty 9 days a week. And then you roasted him because he didn't know you was the big bad booty daddy, Bubba Ray dumbass. Didn't even know.
No, hell no. So anyway, Selena... she shut out. She did a Meteora. She probably watched a Mercedes Moné match and she was like, "Holy shit,
that was dope." I got to pull that off. It was dope too.
Yeah, she did.
I popped for it. I texted Los about it as soon as it happened.
And then Liv did Three Amigos.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I don't think she finished. I don't know the last time someone did a Three Amigos that actually ended in the third. It's normally a Two Amigos.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bullshit.
What if someone had like 6 amigos? Like, why does people stop at only 3? I know that's the saying, the 3 amigos, but like, what if someone got homies? Like, bro, we got 12 amigos. It's just constant.
You got a squad.
Boom, boom. That would be devastating.
That would be crazy. I mean,
Andrade, do it this Saturday. Because I don't think you got a shot, brother.
Damn.
We'll get into that.
That's racially motivated.
Nah, not at all, brother. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just, you just kind of got here. And I feel like you got people in this match that don't, like, I don't feel like you can see them as world champions.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that I think have like a legitimate, we'll talk about it. So, Rey Mysterio refuses to put over his son.
Not happening, man.
It's like when it comes to putting over Dominik Mysterio, he's
not doing it.
That's not gonna work for me, hermano.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, man, if it's gonna be retirement match for me, I'm never retiring. I'll be here forever, Dom. You're gonna be the one that retires at 22."
He's like, they're like, "All right, Dom, we're gonna do the." He's like, "Hey, Dom, we're gonna do the Maz versus hair. All right. So, what are you gonna do once you shave your head?" He's like, "What? I thought
What do you mean?
He's like, I thought you were gonna retire.
I'm pretty over right now.
It's like, no, I thought that like that was a setup for you to like lose a mask and like retire.
Lose a mask, retire. Like, it's gonna be something cool.
Like, Dom, come on, man, Dom, I'm winning the match. 619 West Coast Pop. That's it. There's no way. That's it. He will never put over.
Not happening.
So they've only had two 1-on-1 matches. So they're technically 2-0. But if you count the WrestleMania match, they're 3-0. You gotta close out the trilogy though. I'm just saying.
I think hair versus mask would be pretty sweet.
I think Dom needs to see if he looks good at bald.
Yeah, like put on the cap and see, because I mean, either way, it's happening. So you could look as bad as possible, but brother, it's happening.
He's like getting ready to learn Booyaka, brother. Yeah, he'll never put.
Bald Dom would be awesome. He do-rag Dom. He does it McMahon style. No. Do-rag Dom.
I think he.
Do-rag Dom will work. They would make merch. 100% it's do-rag Dom. That's happening.
So
write it
down. Kevin Nash lost a hair versus hair match, or he lost his hair. Kevin Nash did, and instead of like having his head shaved, he just had a haircut. Like he just.
Yeah, I could see him just being like, I'm not doing that.
Well, that's what, and like, I'm not saying Dom should. I mean, if he got a buzz cut, it wouldn't even look bad. It's just
like he came up with short hair. Like I feel like he had like it was all styled up and stuff, but like it wasn't like buzzed. It wasn't like a mullet. How he's kind of rocking long mullet style now.
I'm just saying he's got a good hairline, so his buzz cut would probably look fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, he should start looking into bald haircuts and seeing which one works.
Which one worked the best for you, man. Get the lines cut in the side. You could do some heel shit with it. You could do something cool.
So yeah, I mean, he beat him again. I mean, no surprises there. Liv Morgan. So what was it? It was during that match, right? Where, so Ray wanted to hit Liv, but he pushed Dom into Liv.
I don't know why Ray was there. Like Dom was out there to help the same person Ray was out there supposed to help, and then he messed everything up. Like, why are you even there, Ray? Like, just let Dom be there.
So, but during their match, so Ray kicked Dominik into Liv, and then he landed on Liv, and then they kind of did like another like Dom on top thing this time. Yeah. And then Liv was kind of like doing something, and I was just like, all right, guys.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like, come on. They were playing 2K in the Judgment Day Clubhouse.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
They're always playing 2K, man.
I was you, priest. I was you. I was playing.
Chill
out, man.
Priest like
cool,
shut the fuck
man.
up, JD.
Why are you playing? Why are you here? I would rather see her in here than you.
He's like, all rise. That's another thing. What the fuck, Def Rebel? What the fuck did you do with his theme? He's like, all rise for the Judgment Day. All rise for Davian Priest. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Oh man, I'm not a huge fan of Priest. I really don't. I mean, he's something. He's big.
No, we're Priest respecters here, man. I love Priest. That's racist, man. Brandon is not here, and yet we still have the same amount of racism.
I'm just saying, man. Like, Priest is cool, I guess, man. I love Ray. Andrade, cool. I love Andrade. I just don't see him as being a world champion.
That's what I'm saying.
Now.
It's like Triple H. He's like, Booker, I love you, man. You're just not a world champion.
He was, though. Like, I don't know, man.
That's true. That's true.
He's just got no real build. It ain't like he's like. I feel like, when did he come back?
Andrade? Yeah, he's cool. He's cooled down for sure. I'll give you that.
I feel like LA Knight's kind of the same way, but I could still see him being champion more than Andrade just because he had the build before. Like, Andrade's never really had the build to be, this dude's going to be a world champion. Like, he had his U.S. title run. Great. He had his NXT run that was great. But, like, he never has had, like, even, like, been in the world title picture like this dude's. Has he had a world champion, like, match ever even?
No, but they just need to give him a chance. It just doesn't take much.
Yeah, I mean, and also, like, what else is it gonna? We're just gonna keep running Randy Orton back in this shit. Like, we're just gonna keep running Drew and Cody back. Like, we can't. Like,
I think SmackDown is suffering in that regard. So, but I think Andrade and Cody is like a Flair and Rhodes feud again.
Yeah, that could be awesome.
So, I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and just move on to Money in the Bank predictions. Right. This might be a long episode. You said 4 hours.
Yeah, I said 4 hours, man.
We won't go 4 hours. We'll probably go an hour and a half.
Yeah, at least 3.5. Like you said.
So Money in the Bank. Let's run through these matches, man. We'll switch the order of the last. I don't know what the main event's gonna be. Probably, maybe Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
You think? I feel like it's gonna be the Priest Seth match.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. They don't put respect on Damian Priest like that. And Seth,
you think they're gonna respect the IC title more than the World Heavyweight title though for the main? I mean, they could open with the Seth match though, the Seth and Priest match, and then close with that.
I mean, it is Sammy in fucking Canada, so
yeah, that's true too. And Braun Breaker, is this his first like big pay-per-view like match for real, like for the like not NXT? Like he's obviously been at NXT big time main events, but like.
Yeah, this is.
I could see crazy shit happening in that one too.
He probably might. Well, we'll see. So, all right, let's predict the ladder matches last, just because there's more to them.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and just talk about Sammy and Braun Breaker.
All right.
Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Fucking can't even talk. So
he's too excited.
Sammy is the champion. He was talking his shit on Raw. Braun Breaker was like, all right, man. He came out with that Titus shirt.
Yeah.
Like, the most medium shirt I've ever seen in my life.
Cut to like only had the neck part on it too.
Yeah. So a cut off shirt, going crazy style. He comes out. He's about to leave the ring, and then he runs Sammy like full speed with the spear.
Yeah.
So Sammy goes out. He celebrates. He's like fucking hype. Sammy goes out of the ring. He gets out finally, and then he's like, "Hold on," and he fucking does the run around the ring.
Yeah.
And then Sammy like fucking
should have just thrown the fucking chair at him.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Toss the chair at him.
And he went like full speed against the steps. That's a crazy bump.
But Braun's insane.
He's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, this match is gonna. I feel like but like that they're building it like I feel like Braun Breaker's this monster and Sammy's got no chance. Like I saw Sammy beat Gunther for the.
This might be like a middle of the show squash.
That would be. Imagine the fans. Braun just came out and it was the Kofi match.
Yeah,
it was the Kofi and Brock match.
Yeah, just recreation of that. That'd be crazy. He hits the spear.
And then Roman was like, "See, you needed me, brother." And then he's back in the bloodline.
Now, I do wonder.
I'm getting Sammy in there too, brother. It's happening.
I do wonder, is Braun going to hit more than one spear? This is Sami Zayn we're talking about here.
Yeah, he's got to.
No. Well,
Roman had to.
Yeah, but that's Roman Reigns. And like they're building. That's
like. You say like Roman's like the most dominant champion of my generation.
See, they just booked themselves into a corner because that's gonna fuck up Braun. If he can't take down Sammy with one spear, he's cooked.
It's gonna have to be like you're gonna have to pin him and let him use his resiliency after you do a signature. Because if you wait, he's gonna resiliency kick out, and then you're pissed.
That's true. He's gonna have to. So he. Spears
Sammy's got at least one resiliency in there.
Spears pins him. He kicks out of 2, of course, and then he just pins him again. And there's 3.
Yeah, it's like I let him kick out, guys. I should have 5 counted him style.
So I think he should hit 1 and get it done. I assume. So what do you think? Sammy's retaining, or do you think Braun is?
I kind of think Sammy wins.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think he lets him get a spear. Or if he does, there's some fuckery happen and he can't get the pin on him instantly or something happens.
It might end in no contest, and then Braun doesn't win the title because of that. And then you have him and Pierce butt heads again. He's like, I'm going to fucking kill somebody.
like a spear, and Sammy rolls out, gets a 10 count, and it's like DQ, but he retains. He loses, but he retains type deal.
That'd be such a bullshit finish.
That would suck, but I could see him doing it just off. I don't know. I want Sammy to win, so this is how I feel like he could win, and Braun's still semi-protected.
Yeah. I guess. I'm going to say Braun is going to win, honestly. And I think it's going to take one spear.
Has he lost? Like, has he lost yet? Or has he just been squashing folks Goldberg style?
He's lost in NXT.
Well, I figure, yeah, like since he's came up, or has he just been like fighting like...
No, he's won every match. Which, that should stop soon. I just don't know if he should lose to Sammy.
Yeah.
He can lose to some bullshit.
I could see, and like he could have a banger with somebody too, like Gunther Braun match could be nuts. But I don't know, like, can he do big shit? Like, I don't watch enough Braun Breaker other than like I know his spear's like up there, top tier, maybe best ever type deal.
No, he's got a moveset, and he can run through a fucking wall. Like, he has to run through a wall in NXT. So I'm just saying he can. He's able to.
Yeah, like he's done it before.
Yeah. So now this would be the perfect way to bring back Ricochet. Because he's fucked over Braun Breaker.
I would like it. I like Ricochet, man.
I know. And it sucks that he might already be in AEW for all we know. Like,
no, they ain't hiding that. No, they're bringing him out as soon as possible.
So yeah, we're recording this on Wednesday, 4th of July is when this comes out. So it's 7:45 right now. So in 15 minutes from now, Ricochet could be in AEW. So this prediction with Ricochet coming out and fucking over Braun Breaker, it's nonsensical.
Maybe.
I'm just saying,
maybe. What's his name? Shark Boy. He was on Heat and then WCW in the same week. Maybe Ricochet is on Dynamite and then Money in the Bank in the same week.
Are you talking about Rick Rude?
No, Shark Boy did it. I look it up. I saw a tweet the other day said shout out Shark Boy for being on Heat and then not the same night, the same week.
Yeah.
Like Rick Rude did it like same night type shit. I feel like Rick Rude like same night was on two shows.
Well, yeah, at the time Raw was on tape delay.
Oh, that's true too.
I can't even imagine Raw not being live.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
That'd be so goofy. I wouldn't
shout
even
out
watch
Bischoff
Raw.
for that at least.
Yeah, Bischoff did that.
Because I don't know, like, would they have ever changed it? I don't know. SmackDown used to be taped, and now that shit's not taped anymore.
That's true.
So, like, I feel like eventually they probably would have went live.
I literally would stop watching Raw if I knew the spoilers from the week.
Oh, yeah, because you'd know, it'd come out
now,
for sure now, yeah.
And, like, even TNA can't run away from it. They tape their shows, and, like, they already have not the greatest ratings, and they tape their shows, so everyone knows what the fuck's happening anyway, so it's whatever. Yeah, Braun Breaker is my prediction. Probably. You're going to stick with Sami Zayn?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Sammy.
Okay.
That's still my biggest pop of the year, I feel like, whenever he beat Gunther. I was cool. I was so hyped for that.
That was cool. Next up, let's go ahead and do the Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline Wolfpack, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Tangaloa, and Jacob Fatu. I think the combination, I assume Solo stays in the sidelines.
Yeah, it's like I'm just kind of watching over, making sure y'all are doing what you're supposed to be doing type deal. If you lose this, I'm upset.
I would much rather see Tama Tonga Tangaloa and Jacob Fatu as opposed to Solo.
Yeah, I don't want to see Solo work.
No, he can just stay home.
Yeah, offense hopefully taken. Solo.
He actually
get better. Go learn a new move.
It'd be funny if he just didn't show up.
Yeah, just didn't show up.
Like, the absence of Solo Sikoa is because he got arrested or something.
Yeah, like y'all saw what he did to Paul Heyman last weekend. Y'all saw it.
It's going to end up being Solo, Tama, and Jacob Fatu. They're going to be Tangaloa can't travel because he's got a criminal record.
Yeah. Well.
They did that for, what was the Saudi Arabia one?
Oh, yeah, and like a bunch of people couldn't go, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the case. It's gotten better. I mean, it hasn't gotten better. The situation in Saudi Arabia is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's gotten better for the people that travel for the shows.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's not awesome over there. We love you if you're hearing this.
I would say that this was hard to predict for me.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't see the new Bloodline can't lose. Like, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, but Jacob just showed up. Jacob is such a funny name without the Fatu. It's just like Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob's here.
Yeah, Jacob's here. He's like, oh, who's all there? Jacob's here. Cody's here. Randy's here. Kevin's here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But Jacob's on the team with Solo, Tama, and Tonga.
He's like, who the fuck is...
Yeah, what? That's who Jacob's riding with. Not with Cody, Randy, and Kevin.
Yeah.
No chance.
He's like, who the fuck is Tama?
Yeah. Tama, what?
Y'all gotta, what?
That's who Jacob's with?
Anyway, I'm going to say the Bloodline's going to win.
Yeah, I feel like they got to. I mean, and like whatever. Cody and Randy and Kevin Owens can take a loss. Like whatever.
Kevin probably takes a pin.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Randy takes a pin.
Cody can't take the pin.
No
way.
Disrespectful.
He's probably out of the ring whenever the pin happens.
Yeah, he's already
like he's not even close to the pin.
He's already catering.
Yeah, like he's back on his bus. Yeah.
Yeah, he's petting Pharaoh when the pin is taking place. Yeah, the Bloodline's gonna win probably, most likely. It's their first night out. That's like a unity.
Oh,
so
yeah. And then you see like the pictures after the show of them just partying
at Waffle House.
Yep. And then you see that Solo beat up the cook.
What's that?
And then also Solo got beat up by the other cook.
Is there a Waffle House in
yes,
Toronto?
Wherever they are, it's in the Meyer parking lot, guaranteed.
Yeah, probably, most likely. Next up, we got Seth Rollins versus the champion Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Man,
I'm ready for Seth Rollins to win and face Gunther. That's the biggest thing about this. This has direct effects on SummerSlam because Gunther is going to face the champion at SummerSlam. And I don't think he gets to pick. It's more like, well, you have to face the champion on your brand. So, because Cody and Gunther sounds like a fun time to me.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And they already had like a good last year's Rumble.
Yeah, they had that little mini match at the Rumble
that
was cool. Yeah.
So, I'm down for that, but it makes more sense for Seth to go against Gunther, and then to just lose the title against Gunther.
Yeah, I feel like Cody's got to get back on the chase, man.
Oh shit!
Honestly, like that. I'm happy that he won, but like, now I don't care about Cody Rhodes as much anymore. Now that he is champion,
they just have not given him anything to do,
and he hasn't. Yeah, and he hasn't had like what's the Cody Rhodes real like feud that since he's been champion that's been like, oh, that's been memorable. Like he hasn't had his like John Cena Edge feud or anything close to that. That's like, whoa, this was awesome.
Right, and he needs to lose it. That's why I like the long-term storytelling, man. That's why I think that we need to have more hot potatoing of the title. I think it's fine every now and then. Don't do it too much, but like if you want to trade the title like a couple times, it's fine.
And like you said, let somebody win it on Raw, man. When was the last time someone won the title on Raw?
Exactly. I think the last time somebody won a world championship was on SmackDown when AJ. That's not true. I think Daniel Bryan at the time, he actually beat probably AJ Styles on SmackDown for the title.
Oh, okay.
I want to say that's the last time that. Well, I'm bugging. Becky Lynch won the fucking title.
Oh yeah, shit, that's true.
On Raw.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that counts because
Sorry,
she's a
Becky.
woman. And I'm just kidding. No, I'm saying because it was a battle royal. Is that the last world title match during?
Yeah, I think
when
so.
When did Liv? Who did she beat? She beat Becky, but at.
Yeah, it was at.
King of the Ring.
Yeah, I think it was King. Yep.
Yeah, King of the Ring.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. So, I want to call this correctly. I'm just going to go ahead and say that Damian Priest is going to retain, probably.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, too, just because I don't think they're done with him either. And I don't think he's done with the Judgment Day, because that's also the part of it. If he loses, he's got to leave the Judgment Day. And I feel like they're not done with that either.
That's true. Like, I forgot about that stipulation.
It's more implications than just like, you lose your belt. That sucks. But also, like, now you ain't got your homies anymore. Like, Seth is like, but they're holding you back. I don't see how that's...
Listen, my booking is making more sense than ever. Damian Priest... He leaves the Judgment Day. Seth Rollins wins. Seth Rollins faces Jey Uso for the title. And then fucking Roman Reigns comes out to help him. He's like, fuck Seth Rollins, actually.
Dang. That would be sick.
And then Jay and Gunther at SummerSlam, I guess. Man, the internet would fucking hate that.
Not a fan of that one.
Especially if champion Jey Uso retains.
How many super kicks can you take, Gunther? We're going to find out.
Jey Uso can have a good match. I'm just saying. I don't know why he had such a shit match with his brother.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was not good. I'll say that.
I would not give it 5 stars.
No, -5 stars, as a matter of fact.
I'm not watching it back.
No. I want to run back the tag team main event, though.
Yeah.
9-1. I probably will. That was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
I missed the final boss, man.
Yeah. Like, I hate you, Dwayne, but I still love you, Rock.
That was pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was still wild. Like, you came back and just were absolutely crazy for like 2 months.
Yeah, just like insane.
Insane. And then you were just like, all right,
I'll see you guys later.
see y'all next Mania season.
It's like, I'm going to go get hurt doing
all
the
right,
movie.
yeah. I'll go do this movie and get hurt, but don't worry, I'm still getting my moves off.
What if it's some MMA movie? What if he fucking does the people's elbow?
People's elbow, and they just no-sell it because they're like, what is this? Just get up instantly.
Like, what the fuck? Killing the business, man. Damian Priest retains. I'll worry about the booking for Gunther later, I guess. I'm not Triple H, so I don't give a shit about long-term
Yeah, good
booking.
luck. Good luck, buddy. I know you're probably booked all the way into like this time next year. So as long as no one does something crazy or gets hurt, you're probably good.
Yeah, somehow he's got slated like Jinder Mahal wins the title again around September. It's like he doesn't even work here.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
but
he's
he gets
coming
rehired.
back. Mm-hmm.
He gets even more buff.
Yeah,
he does even more steroids.
Yeah, he comes back looking like Triple H at his return. He's like, he shows him the return and says, "This is what you look like, or you're not coming back." He says, "Okay."
Yeah, this is the physique I need you. I need you to grow your hair out too.
Yeah, you need the long hair back.
Yeah.
Dye it kind of dirty blonde too.
Yeah, show that fucking full MJF how it's done.
Yeah. And also that he just didn't have a match at Forbidden Door, right?
No, he did.
Oh, he did?
I guess Hechicero.
Okay.
It was fine.
Okay.
It was not.
I just didn't see anyone talking about it, so I just assumed he didn't have a match.
It was so insignificant. Hechicero is like a fantastic technical wrestler. Like, he's very, very good. He might be like the best in Mexico right now. And MJF just didn't want to like do anything. And MJF is capable of having a good match.
Yeah, that's why like usually MJF has a match. Like he wrestles like once every 6 months. Everyone's like, "Holy shit, MJF is going crazy again." I think this dude's awesome. And it was just like I didn't see not a single clip, snippet, nothing.
I really hope his last run didn't fuck him up.
Yeah, like, and also like he's for sure staying in AEW. Like he can't come to WWE now. Like
he's young enough. He will.
Oh, I mean, eventually, yeah, he'll end up there.
But it'll be like 5 or.
And also,
6 years.
I don't know. He's not in his prime yet. Like wrestlers' prime, I feel like isn't like when they're 24, 23, 24. It's like 35. Like Damian Priest right now is in his prime, and he's like 63.
He's like 85.
I'm just kidding, man. I love you, Priest. You're my champion, brother. I hope you win tomorrow.
It's like Edge is like, look at this kid. And it's just fucking somebody his same age. But, so what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. So MJF, I hope he's not fucked up on his last run because he is capable of having a good match. He just didn't show up.
Yeah.
He can show up. I don't think he needs to be carried. I think he's had fantastic matches with Punk and Danielson, Kenny Omega. So, and those are bad examples because these are like all-time wrestlers.
Do you think he's like some athletes who get the bag and then they're like, I got my bag, I ain't got to hoop no more?
I think that if he doesn't care for the story, he's just like, I don't.
Yeah, like
whatever.
I don't care.
I don't
like,
give a shit.
Like we ain't winning a chip this year. Y'all already paying me my $48 million. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna go through the motions, play my 28 a game, give y'all 24 and 7, and be cool.
I'm trying to compare him to somebody that just doesn't care unless they have something going on. I don't know, but I can't think of somebody. But yeah, he's like, if it's nothing that like sparks his interest,
sucks.
He's like, I don't give a shit. I'll be there, but it's like,
and that's on you, Tony Khan.
It kind of
is. He's cold, man. Like he's cold. He was the reason I ever tuned into your show, and then you let the other man walk.
We'll see when he's like, Ricochet, why you bald? And the crowd is like, oh,
why is he bald? He's so bald, though.
He's like, MJF. He did the joke from the internet. He's funny. Yeah, they would lose their shit for that. You know it. Anyway, why is he bald? No, I'm just kidding.
But for real, though, why you bald, bro?
Next up, we got the women's Money in the Bank match. Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and fucking Zoe Stark. Legitimately, they're most of the people here, except for Zoe Stark, could realistically win the briefcase.
I think so too. I hope it's Chelsea Green. I ride for her.
Chelsea or Tiffany, I would be very happy with.
Oh yeah.
I don't like the Bird Lady. I mean, Lyra is fine, but I'm just not feeling it, man. Naomi, I would be cool with her winning. I just don't think she needs the briefcase.
No.
This definitely is very much like a heel.
It's almost like she's in there because she's been there before. She knows kind of how a Money in the Bank ladder match works. She can kind of show the people that might not have been in something like this before.
She's very much a ring general. Yeah. So, I mean, having Io and Naomi there is like incredible.
That's what that's all you need.
They know what the fuck they're doing. Io could win. I'm not ruling that out.
Oh, no, not at all.
I think she could absolutely win the briefcase again. I wouldn't even mind seeing it.
No, that would be cool.
I would be happy with most results, honestly. Except for
I
Zoe
wouldn't
Stark.
be mad at any of them except Zoe Stark. Yeah, if she wins, just because I feel like it would almost be like an Otis situation.
Yeah, if Zoe wins, I'm watching AEW. That's just what it is.
I'm not doing that.
I'm getting a TNA Plus subscription.
I will do that.
Yeah, if Zoe wins.
I mean, at least I'll watch. They run TNA on the Roku channel.
Do they?
Yeah, for free.
Oh, like the replays?
Yeah, but it's like the replay from like last week. It's not like I'm watching a replay from like 2004. It's like you get a replay like 6/28/24.
I think Pluto TV has like a TNA channel.
Oh, yeah, they do too.
And they have like classic TNA, and you'll pop up and it'll be like Kurt Angle having the craziest match ever.
Insane. I feel like that's how me and you became like friends. Like I was watching it at work and you were like, is this dude watching TNA at work right now? Like, yeah.
Is that like 07 TNA?
What is why? You know why. He gets it.
You were probably watching. I do vividly remember you watching Kitchen Nightmares, I think.
Oh, I watched the shit out of that too. That was on there a lot.
And
too.
like I have like a video of you going like this. You know, it's like, what is this fucking job?
Yeah. Shout out The Rock. I guess.
I'm gonna blur. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Don't let me forget. Anyway, what is your final solid prediction for the women's Money in the Bank?
Women's, I'm going Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton?
Yep.
Okay. I also kind of want to go Tiffany Stratton. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say Chelsea Green. I think she's got a good chance of winning. So
that's who I hope wins, but I think that Stratton's going to win. I just think that they're ready to put her in the world titles picture.
I think her rise is so like her and Braun are like racing to see who can get there quicker. I'm surprised he's not in the men's. I guess he's got his own thing, but like I'm surprised he's not in the men's Money in the Bank. It's too early, and he doesn't need it. Like, not that the briefcase is a heel gimmick, like I said, but it's also like a coward kind of way to like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Challenge for the title.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Cena was like, "No, I'm gonna do it on this day."
Yeah, and RVD
and we'll plan it. Yeah. I'm
silly.
not just going to run in after you got your ass kicked.
Like, how
That's
stupid are you?
Way too easy. Dumbass.
Come on, man. You want to win the title or not?
Yeah, well, you'd have 17 now, stupid idiot.
That's true. Idiot. Would. He lost that match, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't going in a one night. Did he? No, he wasn't. No, he was champ on one night stand, wasn't he? When did he fight RVD? It wasn't then, was it? That's when RVD challenged him.
Yeah, he lost.
And Cena, yeah.
But whenever Cena cashed in his Money in the Bank, he challenged... Who the hell did he challenge? Who was the champion around that time? I want to say like Sheamus or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up. Fuck it.
Sheamus is... Someone knows.
I think it's better if I don't do research.
Someone comment and let us know. Someone out there knows.
Probably. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look it up.
I'm sure someone does.
I'm pretty tempted.
He said probably.
I'm gonna look
prove
it
this
up.
man's probably wrong and let us know.
I'm gonna look it up now. It's like piquing my curiosity, like pretty hard. Money in the Bank 2024. Oh, somebody.
Yeet in the bank.
Oh my gosh.
I like how everybody's got their own little thing in the bank too, since it can't just be like Mr. I'm Money in the Bank champion. It's like Monday in the Bank.
Monday in the Bank.
Yeah, that was wild.
I need to figure out, how do I look at the winners?
What was a Master in the Bank? Was that Gable's?
Yeah, Master in the Bank.
Oh, I did see someone was talking about the new wise man for the new Bloodline was homie that used to roll with Umaga.
Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Estrada, if he came through and was his wise man, that would be something.
That's some bullshit, man.
That would be something.
All right, so we got John Cena for the WWE Championship. Singles match announced ahead of time. Cena won the match against defending champion CM Punk via disqualification after Big Show interfered, but failed to win the title because the championship did not change hands because
that's so shitty.
He dropped the ball. He challenged. Okay, so this was a Raw 1000 match.
Okay, that's something. That's crazy. Big Show, what the fuck, dude?
What
are you doing, Big
dude?
Show?
This is like not lining up for me at all.
I don't think that's real.
Won the briefcase in 2012, and then he challenged. There's no way this is not real. He won the year after Daniel Bryan won. That's fucking me up.
Did he win twice?
Completely.
Cena ain't win twice, did he?
No, he won the briefcase once. Yeah, I guess that's when he won. That's when he took it off and the whole thing came off.
Yeah, it was like he wasn't supposed to win. Yeah. I don't feel like.
I can't even picture Cena with the briefcase, honestly. So he challenged.
When was it? July? When's Money in the Bank?
It's probably the week before.
Yeah, it was like he instantly was like, "Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to win this. I'm gonna cash in on Raw 1000, and then Big Show's gonna make me lose."
Yeah, that's how he booked it. He's like, "Let's go home." That was a good match, though. The Raw 1000 match, not as good as their other Raw match.
Oh yeah, that.
Not as good as their Money in the Bank match.
No,
but good. This is the match also where Punk fucking killed The Rock with the clothesline. I don't know if you remember, but Rock is going for a people's elbow, and he's coming back, and Punk hits him with a clothesline, and Rock is on the floor having a seizure.
Rock sells are all time.
Yeah, he's in weird times in history, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Damian Priest beat Drew McIntyre. That happened last year. Let's the men's Money in the Bank. We got Jey Uso, Yeet versus Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. I don't know, man. I know that you. Well, okay. So yes, the people that have the least chance of winning are Carmelo Hayes and Andrade.
I think, sure. Yeah, and Gable, man.
I don't know, man. I think Gable might do it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Guys.
Oh, shit. It happened again.
Miz kicking my ass.
This happened last week.
Got hit with a skull-crushing finale. Miz kicked my ass, man.
Miz was attacking you. He was like, acknowledge me as that.
I did.
2-time Money in the Bank.
Hey, shout out. I hope he wins it this year.
So, as I was saying, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, they have the least chance. I know you think Gable probably also is low. I think he's got a pretty good chance of winning, honestly. Which one makes the most sense? LA Knight is not cashing in on Cody. I'm sorry.
Nah, he won't. I don't think so either. I feel like they ran his push and he didn't get it, and I feel like he might be done with the thing. I feel like it, and I don't know if Drew's going to get right back to the... I don't know, man. Maybe it is Gable. I'm talking myself into it. Maybe it is Gable. I just feel like if Gable's about to win it, I feel like it just goes black, fireflies, and the White Six appear, and it's a run-in, and crazy shit happens. I don't think they let Gable win this. Or Jey Uso. The thing last week about, family using the family, and that was the conversation. I do feel like Jey Uso is how they're setting it up. He fits in to be the next person the Wyatt Six are going after.
for sure.
I feel like it could be Jey Uso's about to win Money in the Bank. Here come the Wyatt Six. He's done.
And they fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the more you look at it, obviously, if all the interference, Logan Paul doesn't let LA Knight win. CM Punk screws over Drew. Chad Gable gets screwed over by the Fireflies or the fucking White Six, whatever you want to call it. The only person that you end up with just Jey Uso winning.
Yeah, Jey Uso winning. Sorry.
But I just can't.
Jey Uso with the briefcase, I feel like would be miserable.
Yeah.
Like he would get pops. Like he couldn't have it for a long time. I just feel like it would get old.
Yeah, and again, like, when is he gonna cash in? I don't know.
Because he's not doing it on Cody either.
No. And that's the thing. Like, you could go either way. Maybe Andrade is gonna win the briefcase.
Yeah.
I don't know. And
Melo's back. I was gonna say no one's gonna win it and then go to an NXT cash in.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, like that would be something. Like no one's done that before.
I also hate the idea that Drew wins. He goes to cash in because he said he would just cash in during the show. He goes to cash in and CM Punk fucks him over then. I think
that'd be lame.
Such a cop-out.
That would be lame. The first time was cool. I loved that. I like that a lot. Just because it keeps CM Punk still in the mix.
So it's actually happened 3 times at this point. Mania, on Raw, and then again, and then at Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
So that's some long-term story.
Yeah, the last one was pretty slick too. The run-in and the pin, that was cool. Just because I feel like the crowd didn't know.
Yeah, they were just kind of like, here comes the ref.
Yeah, oh, what the fuck?
It's like, is that CM Punk?
Yeah. Why is that ref got ones on?
He's like, is that AEW superstar CM Punk?
Oh my gosh. Why is Phil here?
Phil? Pepsi Phil?
Why's Pepsi Phil here? Don't kill me, CM Punk. I love you too, buddy.
I mean, they're gonna have a match. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense for Drew to have the briefcase, man. I'm sorry.
And I feel like he would look awkward just carry it with the brief. Like a person, like you got to be someone with cool. Like a cool person's got to have the briefcase.
Or like a business person.
Yeah.
Like if you are a business person, you should probably.
Andrade, he
might carry a briefcase.
Yeah, he used to come out with the suit gimmick and everything. Like he wrestled in a full suit, I feel like, didn't he, for a while?
He had the suit pants.
That's wild, kind of.
Yeah, he would take off so the gimmick with him and Naito and New Japan is that they would have the suits and it wouldn't be like a breakaway suit. It would just be a suit. So then they would have to take off the jacket.
He would take it all off, shirt. Like unbutton, like
Yeah, that's
they're
like
doing their entrance and he's still just the wrist buttons are hard.
And that's like the tranquilo like thing that he's just like, take it easy, man. Like, let me take this off. That was like the whole gimmick.
I feel like that would work. He could do that with the briefcase.
Yeah, and like he could have like a designer briefcase, like a Louis Vuitton pattern briefcase.
It's gonna be whoever gets it. It's not just gonna look like the regular Money in the Bank. Everyone does something with it now.
Except for Drew, he'd probably just have a briefcase. LA Knight would just have a big on it.
Yeah,
Gables would have
an American flag.
Yeah. Andrade would probably do the best briefcase.
Oh, yeah, it'd be slick.
Because Jey Uso is going to have some goofy ass shit.
Just say yeet.
Yeah.
It looked like the thing. It looked like what he's holding in the promo.
That's another thing. Like, he's in the poster. He's not winning.
No.
Right?
No way. Yeet in the bank. Just imagine that. Yeet in the bank, man.
Now imagine if Zoe Stark won.
Shit, man.
Yeah, no, imagine if Zoe Stark won.
No chance.
What would you put on the briefcase? Zoe Stark?
Yeah, Zoe Stark in the bank. Stark in the bank.
Money in the Stark?
I don't think there is.
Zoe in the bank?
Never sold out Madison Square Garden.
No.
Never.
What's
drew.
the opposite of a sellout?
She never drew. Never saw her draw a building.
She never made a dime in this business.
Nope.
No. And she will continue to not make a dime in this business.
That idiot running the company, never drew. Could never draw a show.
Never drew McIntyre. So Bret Hart hates Triple H too, right?
Yeah, it's great. He hates everyone.
But Triple H would book him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think Triple H.
Triple H will book anyone if he can make money. Triple H will book him. He brought Punk back. Like he doesn't hate Bret Hart more than he hated CM Punk. No chance.
Probably not. Bret hatred runs pretty deep though.
Like, I feel like Bret hates Triple H. I don't know if Triple H hates Bret Hart. I feel like he's just like indifferent. Like this dude left, whatever. He talks a lot of shit about everyone. He hates Sean.
He hates me.
Yeah, he hates me.
He said I never drew a dime.
Yeah, said I can't draw.
Yeah, and I can draw. You've seen
the sellouts.
You've seen the Madison
at the Garden, and in the United Center.
You saw me in that WrestleMania documentary. I mean, I'm front and center.
Yeah. Cody's to the left of me, Roman to the right,
and The Rock.
Nobody cares.
I thought they had beef. It's
The
Sean.
Rock? Yeah.
You know what? It's pretty ironic that
everyone has beef with. I feel like they just hate him when they were DX because it was like they wouldn't let The Rock. The Rock says. By the way. That these jabronis would never put me over.
Yeah.
That's why I never had a singles match with that jabroni Shawn Michaels.
That's true.
That's facts.
You know what's really ironic?
Wrestling Grid kicked my ass one day with that.
Ava, which is The Rock's daughter on NXT, she's the NXT GM, and Shawn is like the NXT like
King Ding
boss. Or whatever.
Like
I think that's pretty weird, right? It doesn't gotta be a rib that they put.
Yeah.
The Rock's daughter.
Yeah.
Just saying. Shawn and Rocky probably talked.
Had to have. Yeah, they got to be homies again, right?
I guess.
Something. I mean, he came back. Like, The Rock come back
and that is
all
his
the
daughter.
time.
It's just so weird.
Yeah.
And they like, I don't know. They got like deep beef, so.
Triple H ain't got no kids.
He's got kids.
What are they doing? They ain't wrestling? I feel like they got to be wrestling.
I think they're young. Shane's kids his kid just went to college, I think.
He gonna be a crazy wrestler, right? He gotta be.
Shane, or his name is like Declan McMahon.
Oh, he like played for Syracuse or some shit.
I think so.
I
saw. It wasn't like a walk-in though. He was.
Yeah, I saw that shit somewhere. Yeah, I do remember. Now that you said his dumbass name, I remember that.
My stepdad.
Golly, imagine the fun The Rock would have. Dwayne would have his name's Dwayne though. Like it ain't like his name is something cool, but Declan. Brother, The Rock would have fun with Declan.
Jabroni.
Yeah.
You're as big as a jabroni.
He would have some fun with that one.
Yeah. Now go smoke some crack. All right. Solid prediction for men's Money in the Bank.
I don't know. Did we have one?
No. I
was like, I ain't came up with one yet. I still think.
I want to say.
I'm going Carmelo Hayes, and really? I think he does do NXT cash in first time ever.
Come on, man.
Yeah. They should have. They honestly, I feel like they fucked up with Otis and should have let him tag team cash in.
No, fuck Otis.
Yeah, man. Just because it would have been something like that would have been history, man. Tag team cash in ain't never happened before.
No, but like at the time, the tag team division was so like bleh.
Well, at them that would have added something to it.
I guess
cash into it, something.
That's such a weird way to cash into. You know what? I'm gonna predict that Chad Gable wins. Probably, he wins the briefcase, and then it's good for him to have it. And he doesn't have to lose it while he's fighting the Wyatt Six.
No,
he can just.
Yeah, they just come and take it from him. Like Miz somehow shows up and the briefcase is just there and he has it again.
Yeah, he catches in on somebody. Gunther.
That's how Edge comes back.
Do you want to make the internet mad? Oh, Edge. What?
Yep. Edge comes back with the briefcase.
Yeah,
Edge with briefcase.
Yeah, Edge with briefcase.
And trench coat.
Yeah.
Edge with briefcase and trench coat.
Yeah, that's his segment.
John Cena wins for number 17.
Yeah.
Edge cashes in and he's like, let's have a full-on match and we're retiring.
Somehow Cena is the champion, by the way. I don't know where
Cena wins the Elimination Chamber.
No, he wins the women's Money in the Bank.
Women Money in the Bank.
That's and then he cashes in until an Edge can cash in on him. After Edge takes the briefcase from Gable because Gable got distracted with the Wyatts.
Of course.
That's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I think
this sounds like WCW in 1999.
We definitely booked the territory pretty good.
Yeah.
I think 99 was still good. You're probably talking more like 2000. Maybe
99 was great.
they were pretty in this.
Goldberg was in there. Vin Diesel was watching.
Probably. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I love Booker T, man." They finally give him the world title. Wait, WCW is ending?
What? Here we go.
What's WWF?
The Rock's gonna jabroni this man out, isn't he?
Anyway, well, that's the Money in the Bank predictions. I hope they made a little bit of sense.
I don't.
We probably should wrap it up, you know?
Yeah. We can't go full 4.
I know. Well, I'm really happy you got to be here again.
Me too, man. This was awesome. This was a lot of fun.
Is there anything you want to, like, promote, I guess?
Oh, yeah, I do. So I was planning on asking a couple people. Oh. So I listen to this podcast, and they do a Family Feud every week, like baseball Family Feud. So I try to put together my own wrestling edition, and I don't have a lot of friends. Yeah. So I didn't get to ask a ton of people. But I'll ask you these questions. So it was, who is the greatest wrestler of all time?
Who they would answer?
Yeah, like who do you think people said?
Hulk Hogan?
No Hulk Hogan. I was so proud of my friends.
Really?
No Hulk Hogan answers.
The greatest of all time? What's the age range?
Oh, they're all our age.
That's tough. Are they like wrestling fans?
One of them is. One of them like loved like Attitude Era wrestling.
Okay, so let's say like Steve Austin?
Yeah, Steve Austin was, I think, 3 of the 5 answers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to say Cena. No way. They wouldn't say that.
Cena was one. Yes, Cena was an answer.
Cena, and then who would be the other one?
Ray.
Rock? Oh, Ray Mysterio?
No, Rock was actually Smith's answer. Shout out Smiths. Ray was Poog's answer. Shout out Poogs.
Ray's a fucked up answer, man.
Yeah, he loves Ray. Brennan would be so happy if he was here.
Yeah.
Brennan loves Ray too.
He does like Ray Mysterio, man, even though he's a jobber. He actually not.
Hey, he said, I'm not jobbing to that fucking piece of shit, Dominic.
It's like, not to Dominic.
I'll job to everyone else in this company, but not to my boy.
Yeah, I'll walk out on him.
Not to my blood.
Yeah.
That's Eddie's son. Yeah. I'm not jobbing to Eddie's son.
Yeah. Were there any other questions for that?
What was the other ones? I think I had best finisher of all time.
The RKO.
RKO was a big answer. Yeah. 619.
619.
The same person. Shout out Poogs.
619 is kind of fucked up movement. It's way harder than it looks.
Oh, yeah. Who was it the other night rocked the freaking 619 back into the ring? A Dragunov, maybe? That was nasty.
Probably.
That was cool as shit, where he was like going to the ropes and just like 619 around back into the ring into like a clothesline.
Maybe.
I think it was. I don't know who else would do that. I think it was Dragunov.
I know Ray hit a 619 like when Dom was like on the turnbuckle.
Oh yeah, Zelina hit like a 619 like that the other night too. Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah,
they were working in that match.
They were hooping.
Hottest diva got a Randy Orton answer. I don't think that my homie Jay knew what a diva was. Yeah. He was like Randy Orton ? And then the next day was when that video came out of Nia Jax with Randy Orton. It was like, I'm with my bad bitch. I'm with my bad bitch. And she panned to Randy, and I was like, Bones knew. He knew what it was.
Great timing. Who would they say?
It was unanimous.
Really?
By the way, unanimous.
Tori Wilson?
Trish
Stratus.
Yeah, unanimous. Actually, no, my boy Jordan said Sonny. He still loves Sonny.
Random, man.
That boy is...
He's crazy. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He said he's trying to have some sunny days too, man.
He's like, Elmo got in there.
Yeah, brother. You don't want those days. That's going to be a hot, hot summer for you, brother. Yeah.
She also definitely killed somebody recently.
Oh, yeah. She could be your pen pal.
She could
100% she would answer your letters.
There's a bigger chance she hits you with her car when she's drunk.
Mm-hmm. You're getting stabbed with a steak knife.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's happening.
Were there any other questions?
What else did I have? Oh, the other ones were weak because I was drunk and I came up with 3 that were like, I feel good about these 3, and I was like, I got 2 more. I got to just kind of put them out there, and I couldn't come up with 2 better ones. So
all good, man.
That's really all I got.
That's cool, man. I like thinking about what other people would say, because I think that's a more interesting that is a more interesting exercise to ask like people on the street that don't know anything about
Yeah,
wrestling.
like they're not like big wrestling fans at all.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think that's an interesting concept. Go to like a mall, nothing wrestling related. Go ask people like, who's the best WWE superstar? And they're like,
that's what I'm doing. Next time I will get 100 people, just random ass people, and we're playing Fast Money on here.
It's like, it's like, what was the best finish? He's like, what's a finish?
They're like, what? Oh, yeah, Survivor Series 97 for sure.
Yeah. I really.
Whoa, this dude knows ball.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
Screw job? You don't. Oh, you know about the screw job? Walks away.
He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, you're talking about Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart whenever Bret Hart got screwed over by Vince McMahon because he didn't want to let, Shawn get over on him in Canada. He said he was willing to let him have the title outside of Canada. He just said not in Canada. So in Undertaker, he had to tape up his fist. And I think that was a different time.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's my favorite finish, too. Yeah, it was awesome.
They were actually having a decent match. If they had 5 more minutes and the finish wasn't fucked, it might be an all-time match. Yeah. I'm just saying. Bret and Shawn were capable of having matches.
Yeah, Bret and Shawn Michaels, 2 notable bad wrestlers. I know. So surprisingly, they were having a pretty decent match together.
I know. Hot take. Yeah. Shawn and Bret were having a good match.
Yeah, good wrestlers. I know you might have heard it before. I don't know.
Anyway, where can people find you online?
I'm on Twitter. I really don't use much else. I have the other things, but white_Zach40. Ali stole my other one.
It was his fault.
It's all his fault because no one else cares about what I was saying except him. I wasn't calling no other people out by name.
That's true.
Ali.
I am at AirCarlos97. If you want to find Midwest Midcard, it is at Midwest Midcard on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then also on YouTube, of course.
Like and subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again.
Yeah, make sure that you do all that. So that's it. We'll see you next week with something.
Hit the end of days on the subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the end of days. If you know what that move is. Probably.
It didn't get any answers for favorite finish.
That's true. So, yeah, they were just like, this move is a little bit too powerful.
Yeah, they're like, whoa. He hit that on Becky Lynch? What?
Anyway, I think that's it. Do you know what Brandon normally signs us off with?
Oh, yeah, live, laugh, love, wrestle.
Thank you.
Boom. This is fun. I kind of miss doing this. There is a Jericho figure over here. Look like he got his hand broke. Might make Sabu go off the top on this headless Undertaker right here off the Money in the Bank. Man, we got a handless Drew McIntyre standing tall right there, man. That might happen Saturday. He's not going to lose his hand, though. I hope he don't lose. If he loses his hand on Saturday and still win. Got Kane back here, man. I wish Kane can go away, too. That's another one. No, Kane can stay. Kane can come back, man. Glenn Jacobs can go away. Kane, come on back, man. We love you forever, Kane. Glenn Jacobs, you ain't real. Who else we got in here? The Macho Man. The Macho Man on the skateboard's cool, too. I'm a fan.
Should I cut all of that out? What if I leave it?